Evening, everybody. How are we all? I'm glad. We've got to the end of the week finally, or should I say, just before the start of the new week. It's good to be here. Had a bit of a tidy up, bit of a rearrange of my desk, slightly different angle to what you guys are used to, I guess. But what can I do? Can't stop progress. We are sponsored this evening by a bit of a random mix. So, for the people who don't know me, I have a big, almost everyone. I have a drinks cabinet there, and there's a load of stuff in there that I like. But you know what happens is you end up going back to the things that you like all the time, drink your way through those, and you don't drink the things you don't like. But you can never throw them away, so they just sit there for ages. So I've kind of moved all the stuff that I don't like to one shelf, or that I don't like as much as other stuff. So I've changed it now. So I'm drinking things that I wouldn't normally drink. So this is Glenturret, their sherry cask release, which I'll be honest with you, I used for mainly a Christmas cake last time. What can I say? I'm going to finish off the bottle. That's my plan. And to follow it, I've got some random. And isn't it funny how subjective things are? So one of the things that's on that shelf is a Springbank 12 cask strength, which for many people is a wonderful dram, but I just never go on with it. And that's one of the nice things about whiskey, isn't it? Horses for courses. Everyone has their own likes and dislikes. So mine's a bit maybe out there for some people who doesn't like Springbank, and I do like Springbank, just don't like this release. And red wine. Brilliant. So comments, we have 1 or 2. 22. Lewis is here, Antonio, Andrew Mitchell, speaking of Springbanks. Jamie Lovell, Ian Campbell, Will Middleton, evening. Hi everyone, evening. I'll see you in good evening. Will Middleton, how's everyone doing? I'm really just reading things out here, that's what I'm meant to do. Michael Kenny, Jamie Lee, Simon Skinner, Laura's here. From Isla, Kerry Speed, that's a new name I don't recognise. Hello, Kerry. Mark Ingleby, that seems to be a name I haven't seen for a while. May's new, relatively new. Gary McLaughlin's here, John Neeson, Linda, everyone's target at the moment because she keeps winning quite a bit of stuff at the moment. And actually, interestingly, I sent her an email earlier because someone shared with me that the Macallan Classic Cup that we ran a little while ago that Linda won, and I said this thing is going up and up and up. It was up to about £500 then. Someone sent me a link to one at auction at the moment, and it's up to 625. And that auction isn't finished yet, so there's loads of room for that to get even higher and higher. So it looks like to be a very good prize for her. Evening from Lawrence. Rachel Lockhart, hello, first time on here after a recommendation. Look forward to it. Lockhart. Could be the name. So we've got Linda Lockhart, Rachel Lockhart, and I believe Alice Lockhart from memory. Maybe I can see a collection here. Roddy Morrison, hi Roddy. Andrew Pollard, evening to you. Amir, Daniel McAvoy, John Paul. He's got Inch Mirren 18. Oh, very nice. I'd be intrigued to know what everyone's bottle is that they've got stashed on their shelf that they don't drink. That's been sat there for ages, and yet I see it in the locker. All mine. What a surprise. Right, so we've got we've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 draws tonight. The Cognac, the Black Friday, the Lochlea / Classic Cut / A Night in Earth Scotland, freebie draw, comments draw. I'm also going to explain 2 other things whilst I'm at it. The first one is next week's prizes, because everyone should know by now that we release a competition on Tuesday or Wednesday, and we draw it on Sunday. So we have longer term ones, and we have one every week that does it faster. This week there's going to be 2. Okay. The first one is because I was talking to the Sample Guys. If people have never tried the Sample Guys, it's a really nice website for getting hold of samples. So you can get to try whiskies that you would never go out and buy a bottle of, just by giving it a bit of a whirl with a 30 centilitre sample. And they're putting a load of new bottles onto their list tomorrow, as I understand it. They did do a whiskey tasting on Saturday night, so think they're a bit too hungover today, but they should be all good for tomorrow. So the first bit is we're going to do a £200 voucher or £200 spend at Sample Guys. So all you'll do is I'll put you in contact with Sample Guys. You'll go and place your order, and then I'll effectively pick up the tab in the background. But I wanted to do another one, and I'm not going to wait. So I'm going to do 2 competitions next week, side by side. So the other one is I have got a really interesting bottle of whiskey somewhere around here. For most people who don't know, Torrebeg came out last year. It's the second distillery on Skye after Talisker. They did the inaugural release, then they did the Elk Glen. But in the background, they started up a private members club. It's probably a nice way of putting it, called the Peat Elite. And effectively, they send you 2 bottles to just people on there, single casts. And that's what the prize is. So you'll become a member of the Peat Elite. It will last you for 2 bottles because they do one every 6 months. So it's effectively a year's membership. And you get a nice, sexy little Peat Elite book with all details about stuff. And there you are. That's a great example of the Club Reserve bottles that come out. And you even get a nice posh metal Peat Elite card. It's quite nice. But to long story short, you get 2 very, very exclusive bottles of that. So that's going to be running at the same time. So there'll be 2 competitions next week. One is the Sample Guys. One is the Torrebeg. They'll both be launched probably on Tuesday. They will close on Sunday, as is always the case. So those 2 are there. The other thing I wanted to bring up before we do the draws, I'll catch up with 12 comments in case I missed anything. Evening. Oh no, not the luck hearts. There you are, Gary. People better stop visiting on Sunday. Good luck. Sorry about that, Seamus. Should just turn the lights out. Evening from Adrian. Kevin McIntyre's here on the Bunnahabhain. It's my second bottle. Quite zeety, but with a nice long warming finish. Quite zeety. I don't even know that's a word. What does zeety mean? I wouldn't know what that describes. Zeety. You have to explain that to me. Jamie Lovell, love the Sample Guys. In honor of tonight's cognac, I'm trying a 35-40, 45-50-year-old cognac from Cadenhead. Surprisingly, so far, the 35 is way nicer than the 40 and the 45. 50 yet to come. Bloody love them with cheese and apple. Interesting you should say that, because I have also got stashed away a 50-year-old Cadenhead bottle that was released for their 175th anniversary. Small world, isn't it? Where's that piano come from? That piano's been there the whole time. But I will be honest with you, and I can't remember the last time I've heard it played. I've moved it from 5 different houses, and I'm hoping that the kids pick it up and start doing it. But it's my wife's. Veronica McNaughton, evening. Zesty, there you are. Will's giving me a back. You just think it was a correction. Okay. Jura red wine for Kieran. Evening from Simon. Just what Craig do. Evening from Adam Black. What's that drink? Hey, Kieran Satterley. Small world. So there we are. Those are the two prizes. The other thing is just to I never saw that piano. The piano has always been there, I promise. If you go back, I'm sure if you go back to a previous one, you could probably see the top of it. It was just a different angle of stuff. Play it again, Rob. Well, no, I'm more the guitars are mine. The piano's the wife's. Levi Dawson. Evening to you too. So the other thing I wanted to bring up was the new loyalty scheme. So everyone should have got an email about a week ago saying we're closing down the existing loyalty scheme in a month's time. And for people who didn't know, basically you've got 5% of your spend back as loyalty points. And then the next time you go to pay, you can use those points to pay for discount on tickets. And I had to email everyone because some people had 20 pence or something like that, but other people have 50 quid's worth of stuff. So it's up to them to use it because at the end of that term, we'll be closing that down. The new one, I will email out the specifics to everyone, but it's basically when I first ran this competition site, what was it? How long has it been? Nearly 2 years, I guess. 2 years, no, about 18 months, I suppose. When I asked for feedback, the feedback that some people came back was I wish I could just win, which is fair enough. Yeah, and everyone wants to be a winner, and there can only be one, or some competitions three. So I really wanted to work an idea of giving everyone a chance to get some whiskey. See, even if you lose, you can win. So basically, the idea behind this referral scheme is every time you buy tickets, a percentage of that money is going to go into a pot. And what we'll do is on that day, I can't remember what it is off the top of my head, 24th or something like that of February. From that day forward, I will add up every month, end of every month, everyone spends. And once you get to a certain amount, I will reach those people out and say, right, this is the free bottle I found. If you want it, let me know and I will ship it to you. Because I'm going to try and use the bulkness of people going up to negotiate some better deals and stuff. I can't guarantee I'll be able to, but that's the idea. You don't have to say yes. You can turn around and say, actually, I'm going to let it ride for a little while longer. And then when you get to another level, I'll go out, I'll see if I can get an even better bottle. And we can keep going forever and ever until you build up as much as you want. But it's going to be there. But this way, everyone gets some whiskey. So even if you play for the next year and you never win, you will still get sent bottles of free whiskey by virtue of the referral scheme. But I'll send you the specifics, which I haven't got in front of me, closer to the time. But it will basically mean that everyone will build up a pot, and that money will be everyone's and will go towards whiskey that will be sent to you for free, is the plan. Hope that makes sense. In awe of the Dobro, for those people who don't know, this is I suppose it is a Dobro. This is a National, which is the brand in Dobros. It's basically a resonator guitar, which means it's not a traditional acoustic. It has a metal contraption inside that reverberates to make the sound. Even to Richard. John Paul has gone back and looked at a past video and can confirm it was there. See, most things, how interesting how people don't spot a piano. It's not like something small, it's a piano. Even from David Finney. Matt just finished off some blending of it. It's had for about 40 years. So I had to go, exactly, see, we all do this. And Adrian Brown, sound, doesn't just. And then I can be, the good thing about it is I can feel really happy because, say, at the end of the year, well, easily at the end of the year, I will know that everyone, winners or losers on the competition, everyone will have received some free whiskey just by virtue of buying tickets, which makes me feel better because that means everyone's got something. So that makes me happy. I'll send that further details. What's that? My question is how drunk have we all been watching? Have we not made a massive piano? Exactly. It's a very, very good question, John Paul. What can I say? It's an upright, so it's not like a grand piano, but it's still a piano, so you'd think you'd spot it. Let's get the show off to the road with the Francois Voyer Cognac. Now, just to let you know, Linda Lockhart is in this draw. I know that she wins. Had a bit of a run. But she very kindly contacted me and said, I bought some tickets because I like to support you. However, I really don't like cognac. So so she said, basically, if I draw her, put it back in. Okay? Now, I can't put it back in. The system doesn't allow you to do that because you draw it and that's it. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to put it down for 2 winners. And that way, if Linda comes out as first, then we'll go to the second. Otherwise, it's the first person, if that makes sense. So whoever's first wins, unless it's Linda, at which point it goes to the second one. That makes sense to everyone. Okay, let's fly over to random.org and we'll do our first draw. So hold new draw, whiskey giveaway. Spell it. Okay. It is the 30th of January. Identify the paste it into the form. There we are, 54 entrants. Now, of course, the thing is, we might end up having Linda winning the first 2. I don't know how many tickets she's got. If that is the case, then we'll just have to draw it again and we'll do another 2 until someone who isn't Linda wins it. It'd be surprising if she won both. So we're going to draw 2 winners. Proceed. Okay. Let's come back to me. Now, let me just catch up more around. The piano might be upright, but we obviously won't. Very true. Good luck. There's our record players. Lovely Linda, perfect. Hashtag love Linda, there you are. It's unfortunately, Adrian, it's not, because then I have to try and keep a track of all of that stuff, which is just too hard for me to remember who said what and when. So we can do that differently. Very kind. I thought so. I thought so indeed. So just to remind everyone, before I press the draw, it's going to bring up two names. First prize is the only prize, which is the cognac. The only way second prize wins anything is if first prize is L. Lockhart. Okay? Does that make sense? So no one's going to come up a second and go, where's my prize? There isn't one. You only win if Linda is first. Okay? Very specific. Let's find out who has one. Let's go back. Good luck, everybody. Once I figure out what on earth I'm doing with this. Good luck, everybody. The winner is Aziton 83. Aziton 83. Aziton 83, which I believe is Amir Zidon, who is generally in the chat, although I don't think I've seen him today. Are you there, Amir? He's usually popped up at the beginning to put his name on that list. Are you there? Amir. There, see, Amir did pop up to say evening all. Is he still there? We have that. Well done, buddy. You're in there. You're very welcome, buddy. You're very welcome. And I feel sorry for whoever Smiley Face is, who was second. Unfortunately, you didn't have Laura at the top, which means that you are not the winner. Well, congratulations from Linda. Adrian talked himself out of it because he didn't do his drums. If he'd done his drums, Andrew, sorry, if he'd done his drums, he probably would have won that. What can we say? What a mistake to make. Jamie Lee, Smiley Face 33. Does that mean that was you? It could be you. I have no way of knowing right now. So what's next? The Black Friday, I guess. We'll do the Black Friday, which is an interesting dram. I've never tried it. They have actually got it at the sample guys at the moment. I'm kind of tempted, if I'm honest. I'm kind of tempted. I think that'd be quite a cool thing to have a go at. It's a 22-year-old Speyside. That's all we know. I don't think, and Simon will correct me because Simon is the biggest whiskey geek we have, I think. He will tell me, I'm sure, but I don't think anyone knows what it actually was. Andrew, it's okay. I wasn't in for the cognac anyway. Oh, well, then you couldn't have put yourself off anyway. Right, let's go and figure out who's won it. Third party draw service, holding draw. And Friday 22. That should be quite easy to identify. 30th of January. List of identifiers. Paste into form. There are 125 entries in this one. Entrance accessible, and we're going to draw a single winner. Right, let's just come back and see. It says 7 comments, 8 comments. It's very pleasant. I had a sample guy sample. It was actually, when I looked into it, it was A-rated. Certainly withdrawals. Simon really wanted that cognac. I think Adrian did as well, to be fair. Well done, Amir. Drums, Andrew's getting in advance. It's an unknown distillery. Exactly. There are, 50 in Speyside? So you could probably narrow it down to 150, but that doesn't really get you very far. Isn't the Black Friday the one that even TWE say they don't know? I don't know. I really did want the cognac. I told you it was a good one. Those people didn't know it really was. Or really is. Not really was. But it's a Mears now. It was someone's Speyside shed if I lose. It's a Macallan if I win. Exactly. Yeah, Adrian did. Good luck to everyone. Right. Let's find out who's going to get the Black Friday bottle. Good luck, everybody. The winner is Diran39. Diran39. Now, Diran, most people will know because he's here every week. This is quite good timing, actually. So Diran Patel is here week in, week out. And he actually sent a message earlier to say, really sorry, I've got to go out this evening. So for once, I'm actually going to miss it. And I said, isn't that funny? Because the last time you didn't see one, you won on that night. And here we go. The one time he's disappeared and he's gone and won again. Unfortunately, this is not going to bode well for keeping Diran watching, because every time he doesn't watch, it seems to be fortunate to him. And Richard, obviously. So we have a WhatsApp group. Anyone who wants to be in the WhatsApp group will let me know. I'll send you the link. But Richard's on it, and he saw the apology saying I'm not going to be around this evening, and that's why he's saying no way. Well done, not so well done for Diran. He never turned up again. I know. It's a funny one. What did he? Let me just tell you exactly what he said. So this was Diran at 5:49. Good luck to everyone for tonight's draw. We'll miss it today. I said that has been known to work in your favour, and indeed it has, Rob. So fingers crossed, fingers crossed, fingers crossed. Lots of drums, fingers crossed. So there we go. It has indeed. Evening to you, Peter. Well done. Thought I'd missed it. No, not yet, buddy. Well done, Diran, with those drums. Right, I won't be watching next week, Rob. I might, just so you know. Wow, that could be because you had a row with Facebook, but probably not. You never know. It's about time to come around again, isn't it, Jamie? Oh, damn it, I have. You haven't missed it. You only missed two. We've still got to do the Lochlea classic cut on the thingy. So I heard it was made in the shed. Exactly. Daniel, I've watched and not watched and still have never won a thing. Well, you, Daniel, are exactly the reason I'm bringing in this new, what would you call it? Incentives program. That's what I think Jamie Reynolds' advice was to run. Thank you is basically what I call it. Right, let's do the Lochlea. Those people who don't know, this might seem a bit weird, okay? And it's not. So there are three prizes. First prize is the Lochlea inaugural, which came out this week. Second is the classic cut, which is a Macallan 2000 and I can't remember which it was either 19 or 21. A third is the A Night on Earth in Scotland. If you ever see that ANOIES, that's what it stands for, A Night on Earth in Scotland. The reason this might seem strange is the Lochlea came out, I can't remember, it was 50 quid a bottle. The classic cut is generally, you can't buy it at the moment, but when you do get it at auction, it's about 130. The Night on Earth in Scotland, which then is hard to get retail. If you get it at auction, it's about 130, 140. But the question is going to be, why is the cheapest one the first prize? It's because it's an inaugural release. It's just come out. It's already sold out. It is already at auction. Some people literally went and bought it and took it straight to an auction. And I saw that at 160, 170. So it's actually worth more than the others at the moment because it is so rare. If that makes sense. Alistair Ford. If you dialed a little out, I explained the new loyalty scheme in quite a lot of depth. So I'll have to tell you another time because I can't go over it again. Mark Ingleby. So why do you think the Lochlea is in such high demand? Harder to get hold of than Rosé and the Torre Beg? Because it has less bottles, or just because more people are buying them for releases these days? I think you find it is all of the above. Any inaugural release sells out. In fact, many are sold out before they launch effectively. And And I think that's exactly what it is. The Rasa, it depends how many, I mean, what did they make? I think it was 3,000 for the UK market and 3,000 for the rest of the world. Doesn't take a lot. There are a lot more than 3,000 people who want to buy an inaugural release. So it goes very, very quick. Inaugural, exactly. No, I was just setting that because, yeah, loyalty scheme. That's fine. That makes sense. Right. So let's do it. Now, for the new people out there, the people who haven't been with us for a while, because we generally do single prizes per competition. When we do a multiple prize, what happens is I do all the same things, but instead of displaying the winners on the screen, I display them off the screen. I then read them in reverse order so we can build a bit of tension and make a bit of fun with it. And at the end, I show you the screen so you can see that's exactly what random.org spat out when we run the competition. So let's draw that. Take Dylan's name off. Hold new draw. Give it half an hour to type. Lochlea. In Scotland. And it is the 30th of January 2022. List of identifiers. Paste into the form. Now this sold out quick smart this week. 135 tickets, all accounted for. I think we sold out in a day, half a day, something like that. I can't remember the specifics, but it was quick. Entrance accessible, and we're going to draw 3 winners, first, second, and third. Okay, so this is what happens. It comes back to me. We have no more comments. So what's going to happen is, good luck everybody. I'm going to click complete off camera. Okay, done. So it has been completed. The draw has been done. And now what I'm going to do is I'm going to read it out in reverse order and you can see who has won. Got a comment just popped up. Good luck everyone from John Easton. Yeah, indeed. Good luck everybody. I like it if we have the winners on the chat. It's always nice to have people around when we do that. And we're going to start with the Night on Earth in Scotland. Be prepared. Although it is a single bottle of Macallan, it comes in a box the size of a small country because they made the world's most fragile box to keep it in, so they wrap it in 1 million tons of stuff. It hasn't changed since it came out of the Macallan warehouse. It's still kept in the same box and has never come out, just to make sure that the box is protected as much as possible. So good luck, everybody. The winner of the Macallan, A Night on Earth in Scotland, is Wikipedia 17. Wikipedia 17. Now, that's a username, obviously. I don't know who that is. Wikipedia, are you there? No, there's that what? Evening all. Wikipedia. Wikipedia. Are you there? What's your username? Is it Wikipedia? If it is, you just got yourself a nice Macallan. Congratulations, but no one pumped up and saying it. Evening from Paul Snedden. One of the original guys, I think. Paul, you were back in the November, December, I think, when we first started. Congratulations. We better get a new storage facility lined up just to house the box. Exactly. Lots of congratulations, but no one pumping up and saying it's me. I am Wikipedia. Okay, no one wants to stand up and say that's me. It could be, as we've got 41 watchers, and there was 135 tickets, easily someone who's not watching. It happens all the time. So Wikipedia isn't here, but they have their bottle of Macallan and it will be winging their way to them. Next comes the Macallan Classic Cut. In fact, I'm just going to check so I know for definite if it's the 21 and the 19, just so I can read out the right one. It is the 21. There you are. We're increasing the height of his shells. Indeed, just for the box. One of the few whiskies to keep in the box. So there you are for the Classic Cut 21. Good luck, everybody. Hope everyone's sitting down. Someone's about to win it. The 21 is going to go to Defender. Defender. Now, that is a previous winner, but it's not been for a while, so it's hard for me to remember who it was. Defender. Defender. I'm trying to rack my brain as to who that is. Defender. I can't remember. It's gone from my head. There we are, John Neeson. It flew past in a flow reactor. That's me. There we are, John Neeson. It is you. That comes back to me now, and now you say it. John Neeson. There we are. Nice McCann Classic cut. And actually, it's going up. The whole range is going up at the moment on auction. So, nice result. Lots of well done for you there, buddy. So, that leads us to Lochlea. Are we all ready? I'm just going to see who the winner is. Okay. I know. And it's quite entertaining, actually, now I know. So, good luck, everybody. Good luck. The winner, and I can put their name on the screen because they're in the chat. The winner is Daniel McAvoy. And I've put the quote up that he put on earlier. I've watched and not watched and still never won a thing. Daniel McAvoy, you are the winner, the first prize of the Lochlea inaugural release. There we are, and I'll just show you the screen so you can all see it. Wikipedia 17 was third, second was Defender, and Daniel.McAvoy, who I'm assuming is this Daniel.McAvoy, is the winner of the Lochlea. That's a good result for you. Amazing timing for that comment. I've watched and not watched and still have never won a thing. And then you talked it in for yourself. That was a very, very good way of doing it. So now I'm going to have lots of people put a comment up saying I've watched and not watched and still never won a thing to see if they get it. I know, and still, what can you say? We do occasionally get good timing comments. And that's a perfect example of a great one. He's probably fainted the shot. I thought he might have commented by now. But no sign of it yet. Lots of well done from Laura, from Sean, John Neeson, Andrew Mitchell. But he's not there. Bet he's not watching now after that comment. Maybe he's not. If he's not watching and he's won, we'll never hear from him again. Let's be fair. We're never going to win from him again. So, is he come back yet? Look, there we are. He's back. He's back. Haha, brilliant. Thanks, Rob. You're very welcome. Kieran Satley's got to do a runner. So he's off. Yeah, well, would you Adam and Eve it? Congrats, Daniel. Who watches but wins? There you are. Brilliant. That's a really good time. I like that. I like entertaining stuff that comes up that way. So we've got 2 draws left. We've got the freebie draw and the comments draw. And we'll start with the freebie draw. So the people who don't know, because there are some new names that I don't recognise, we do a free draw every week. So if you spend more than £5 on tickets in a week, you get a free ticket to the freebie draw, and every £5 or every multiple of £5 you spend on the site, you get another ticket. So that way, the more money you spend on the site, the more tickets you get, more chance to win. It's just our way of saying thank you. Completely free. And what happens is we put it all through the system. It pops out and tells us who it is, and then we use a random generator, highly sophisticated, to pick what your prize is. And you have to wait and see. We have had a whole range of stuff recently, but last week's, put in perspective, was a £100 website credit. Can't be sniffed at, can it? As a freebie, who wants to? No one can really complain about getting given £100 for free, can they? Let me just catch up on the comments. See, I never win either. Well, that's going to get you aggravated comments, I'm sure, because you have quite a history. Well done. I often watch but rarely win. That's a very true statement, Jamie. But when you do win, to be fair, Jamie, when you do win, you really win. So you've won some corkers in our time. So let's go back to random.org and find out who's going to win the freebie. Third-party draw service. Hold the draw. And it is the freebie draw 30th of January 2022. 143 tickets this time. Yeah. As you can see, 143 tickets, and this person spent £10, which is why they got 2. This person spent £15, which is why they got 3, etc., etc., so forth. This person spent a bit more, got 5. It didn't work out well because that's Diran. He managed to pick up the TWE. Right, proceed. Entrance accessible, so you can check in the future. I'm going to draw a single winner. Let's just catch up with the comments and see where we're up to. Yes, Jamie is smiling because on top of a Macallan 25, a Glen Fiddick Grand Couronne, and if I remember right, wasn't it the Weems? Did you win the Weems? I can't remember. You've done quite well for yourself. I've not won for a while, but when you did in style. Mostly here for the Venta now. I opened the Tamdu I won in the big box win. Okay, yeah. My first Tamdu. Very sultanic Christmas pudding. I've never tried a Tamdu myself. Maybe I'll have a look at the sample, guys, and see if they've got one to have a go at. Right. Good luck, everybody. Let's find out who's going to be playing for tonight's free gift, shall we? Let's go back to random.org. The winner this week is Scott and Rachel, 100. Scott and Rachel, 100. That's an interesting one because I don't recall a Scott or a Rachel off the top of my head, let alone a Scott and Rachel jam on toast. I knew it was the Weems. Scott and Rachel. I don't know who you are. I'm going to work on the assumption. Scott and Rachel 100. Scott and Rachel 100. I don't think you're going to... I'm going to work on the assumption you're not there because I don't remember anyone commenting who was either Scott, Rachel, or Scott and Rachel. So I'm going to work on the idea that they're not there. But we will do the spinning wheel of death to see what they get, shall we? So let's share a screen. And we're going to this. And we're going to open the freebie wheel. So there we are. For the uninitiated, this is the freebie wheel that we give away. Face out the way. Oh, no. Face out the way, not in the way. And basically there is a list of all the different things you can win. I haven't updated for a while, but I think it's still good to go. And you can see you've got Talisker 10, Proper 12, the Freud, Darwini, £65 website credit, £100 website credit, Glen Fiddick, all sorts of stuff like a Vullen. It's a nice selection. So let's find out what our friends Scott and Rachel 100 are going to win, shall we? Scott and Rachel go for the Jura. Will loves the idea of people winning Jura, so we'll have to wait and see. Good luck, everyone. Well, not everyone. Good luck, Scott and Rachel. Let's see what you've won. We need like a little game show piece of music to go along with it, don't we? Looks, it's going to go past the £100 website credit. I thought we were going to get 2 in a row then. About hour 14. Oh, it might hit the £65 though. Look at that. That's a big return. Is it going to go onto the Balvenie? Is it going to go onto the Balvenie? It's still moving. Look at that. Another good result. 2 weeks on the trot. £65 website credit. That is a return. Well done. Let's see what the comments have to say. I think the prize first is more fun. This was an idea. I was going to draw the prize first and then let people, and then do the thing to see who's going to win the prize. We can try both ways. Countdown music. There does need to be some music. I know. Damien is, oh my God, so late tonight. Nice result. Nice win. 65 quid. Well done. Jinx. Yeah, that's 165 quid in 2 weeks. It's getting expensive, this. Yeah. So whoever Scott and Rachel is, I will find them. I will track them down and make sure they get their. I'll make sure that they get their £65. And look, those people who are into the cognac. Adrian has finished his results. Results from the Cadenhead: 35, 40, 45, 50 cognac, 35 wonderful, 40 too much chili, 45 too much pepper, 50 effing wonderful. So each end of the scale are best, the other two disappointing. Didn't do any with a splash of water, so that's it for next week. Is that something that might alter the middle too? Potentially. I don't think I've ever water on anything now. What can I say? Needs to be like, yeah, Girl from Ipanema or something like that. A nice win there for SNR. Well done. It is a good one. And make sure you get your tickets on the site. There are some more competitions going live shortly, in case, because I don't think there's very much on there at the moment. I need to catch up a bit. So there's 3 competitions still live. There is the Glenmorangie, the 2 bottles of Glenmorangie, the limited edition release that I'm going to draw in the next 6 days. That's going to come up next Sunday. We're going to draw the winner of that. So don't miss out on the Glenmorangie. There are 2 prizes. And funny enough, actually, I was looking at it the other day. I actually had the box and the bottle and stuff like that. And it is really nice quality. It's really nice quality. You know, sometimes you get it into it. I know it's Glenfiddich, so Glenmorangie, sorry, and they do put a lot of money into their marketing and the quality of the product and stuff like that, but it's really nice finish. I'm quite impressed. So it leaves us with one thing left to do, as we do every week, and that is a comments draw. And basically anyone who's made a comment last week in this has all of their names put into a spinning wheel, and whoever gets chosen by the spinning wheel gets a free ticket to any competition of their choice. I will reach out through Facebook, say, hello, you've won, ask you for what ticket you'd like, and then when you send it back to me, I will send you a code that will allow you a free ticket. Just make sure you continue to check because it goes into your messenger. So if you don't use Messenger, make sure you check because it will sit there forever. I've got no other way of contacting you. Okay. The Glenmorangie boxes are amazing. Watch the video slides about the artist, adds a lot. I'll try to spend on time for the next one. Good luck, everyone. Right, let's go back and open this week's comments draw. And as you can see, there's quite a few. I can't remember, 50 people. All there. Should we shuffle it a bit? Make sure it's completely random. There we are. Loads of shuffling. Customize it to 30 seconds. That seems to be a nice amount. Right, without hold music. The winner of the comments draw this week, last draw of the week, is still going. Still going. It's coming around to Darren. Oh, Simon, John Peebles, Alice May, new player there, Alice Lockhart. May McNally, Alice, you just missed out. Well, May, you're going to stick on it. It's going to get to Michael Kenny. May McNally, there you are. Congratulations, May McNally. You've got yourself a free ticket for any competition you fancy. And if I remember rightly, if I go all the way back to the beginning of the comments, I think you were there. There are a lot of comments, and sometimes it takes about half an hour to go back through them. But I got the feeling that I saw May McNally there. May McNally, evening. So, if you're not here now, you certainly were. May McNally, have you stuck around to the end to find out that you got a free ticket? Join me some Malk, Peter, Andrew Mitchell. Lots of well dones, but no sign of May. No sign of May. Some people do switch off before the comments draw, but I don't know. The spinning wheel for me is one of the most exciting parts. What can I say? It's quite good. Well, no sign of May McNally. I will hasten to add that she is not just someone who puts their name down for this, because I saw her in the list of entries for the freebie. So she's definitely a playing person. So I don't know where she is. She's obviously called it a day. It is Sunday night after all, but congratulations, May. I will reach out to you, and actually handily, I can probably reach out to you by email because I'm working on the assumption that you are the May McNally that we have on the only one that we have in the system. So there we are. The new competition comes out. 2 competitions come out on Tuesday. One is the sample guys, £200 credit effectively. One is the Torabeg Peter Leet membership. It'll be one of me. I got this one out as well earlier. My Lindell's Abbey one for those people who haven't got one of these. made from the original racks that the cast were held on, which is quite cool. Same happened to you a few weeks ago, did indeed, Peter. Cheers. Well done, winners. Cheers, Rob. I should be so lucky by card. Oh, that's a good shout. I think I'll get quality. Facebook had shut me down for copyright infringement, but I do like the idea of it. Was online the whole night and then missed the last draw, which I won. Indeed. Cheers from Adrian, Gary, Michael. Good to see you all, guys. Have a lovely week. Don't forget the Glenmorangie 2, because that's going to be drawn on Sunday, whether it's sold out or not, as you all know. Good luck, everybody. Have a wonderful week. I'll see you guys soon. Cheers.